So I hope you're all well. There is something I want to talk about today. It is about these animals in particular. All you're seeing here are fruits that were given to us within just a week. There are about 30-something goats that were born within just a week. However, there is something I want to talk about, and this is just an introduction of what I want to talk about. A few days ago, the manager of this place reported to us cases of deaths of goats. These young ones, this stage, one day as soon as they are born, they show no sign or symptom, and then after they die. So we did our post-mortem, we examined them, and we found out the problem. However, what I want to talk about today is different from that. There is an English saying that goes that the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. That is applying here today, and I'm applying it in goats. Now, back in the days, our grandparents, our ancestors used to rear goats, but most of them never used to do it on a large scale. Most of them used to do it, but not as a project as big as we are trying to do. And most of them used to do it, but were specializing mostly in local goats. However, here is where I want that saying to come in. We are looking at goats now. We have over 100-something goats here, and they are still giving us more kids. However, my issue today, it should go to everyone that is into goats and plans to do it on a large scale. A lot of challenges are here in this kind of a project. A lot of people find problems in managing these kids. A lot of people find problems in managing them after they have made a month or two. A lot of them find problems in managing the mature animals themselves. But here is what I want to show you. A Muzungu once said that the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Our grandparents used to rear goats, the local goats, the indigenous goats, and they never used to vaccinate. The treatment they used to do was kind of not very crucial treatment. They used not to deworm. They used not to treat so often. However, we find ourselves in a situation where we have to give maximum care to these animals. If we don't, we are forced to treat. And you know, it is never good to treat. It is very important to control a situation before you reach that stage of treating. Now, what you see here is a Boer goat. This that you see here is a Boer goat. Mpea savannah. What you see here is a savannah goat. This here is a Boer goat. What am I trying to tell you? Is we adapted these two breeds because they grow fast and they have a high rate of conversion of feeds. In order to raise goats in a shorter period of time, if we are going to do it commercially. However, when you get those two advantages in these breeds, they also come with disadvantages. These are exotic animals that were just introduced here. They were not used, they were not grown in our environment. So we are trying to adopt them such that we can benefit from their characteristics. However, they come with disadvantages as well. These are not used to the kind of environment that we live in, where our local goats used to live. These are not used to even the climate of our areas. So, what does that tell you? They are often going to struggle in a lot of situations where our local goats never used to struggle a lot. And this is going to call for maximum attention from all of you people that are into goat farming or sheep farming or cattle farming. It's going to call for a lot of attention in areas like vaccination, in areas like deworming, in areas like spraying and what, because you are introducing a new animal into an environment that it is not used to. It will find a lot of challenges, and you have to help it cope with that kind of environment it is living in, it is growing in, such that it can live a better life and you gain from it. You're going to have to do vaccinations to boost its body to fight against diseases. You have to make sure that they are dewormed to let their bodies get stronger, not for them to be harassed by worms, not to be harassed by other diseases and what. So whenever we get such kind of animals, exotic animals, that calls for more management. What should I term it? That calls for an extra effort in the kind of management that you've been used to when you're managing local animals. So here we are. These animals are not dying, and you can see they are looking very healthy. However, we had a small challenge of Clostridial infections. I'm very sure most of you don't know about Clostridials in local animals back in the days, but now it is the order of the day. And these animals that you see here, all their mothers were vaccinated against Clostridials. However, when they were born, we've started getting challenges with Clostridial diseases, and actually today I've come to vaccinate them. However, you must make sure that you do the vaccination very well before the mothers give birth to them, such that they can transmit antibodies, like I've explained to you, to them, such that they can live healthy. So I've come to revaccinate these ones because we are assuming they never got antibodies from their mothers and from their parents. So we are going to revaccinate them to let their bodies build antibodies against the Clostridial infections. Yeah, so you have to vaccinate, you have to deworm, and you have to spray them regularly. Because these are exotic, they are not used to the environment here. If you don't do those things, you're not going to gain from them. You're going to get frustrated in the project. Yeah, so we are going to start the vaccinations, and we hope they will be better and they will all live and grow, because that is our target. We don't intend to lose any of them. We intend to manage them and grow them as they are, because we are doing this project commercially. We are not playing. We are meaning serious business. Yeah. Mpaka container hiyo.